Hello, how you guys doing again? Hope you're doing well out there. Well, I decided to go back to another video, and this going back to this certain character that's just can't. You ever meet some people that just I don't know. I can't for the life of me. Some people are just under a spell of people, and this person, Dr. Umar Johnson. You're gonna hear some things. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video. I'll get back my commentary.
This dude is a joke. This dude is a joke. You know, when he was on Joe Budden podcast, Pookie Johnson, when he was on Joe, and he was pressing dude about being a bunny hopper, right? That argument could have been deaded easily as it began. Because he criticized dude for being with a Becky. He tried. You heard him. He tried with black women. He tried. He tried. How many This is what I keep trying to tell you, black men. This is what I keep trying to tell you. Remember a couple of videos back I said that, the reason why you can't listen to these dudes when they tell you that they're good black women out there is because they want you to go through the ringer and lose your resources and possibly your mind trying to find this unicorn that don't exist. So how much damage are you supposed to take before you actually get to the right one? Let's say there is a right one. By the time you get to it, you're mentally unstable, you're out of resources, you're emotionally damaged because you've been dealing with these delusional Keishas trying to get to that unicorn. It doesn't make sense. So he tried. How many times you want him to try? He said he did. I heard him say black women like what 4 or 5 times, and then he found a Becky, and it worked out. Why don't you ask him how come it worked out with Becky? Oh no, the first thing you go to is resources. Resources going to Becky. Well, what about your resources? What about your Cash Apps and PayPals? Do they go to those broken homes that you created? You created broken homes. What about you and those Keishas you created kids with? You're a Keisha hopper. If he's a bunny hopper, you're a Keisha hopper. How come you didn't marry any of those women that you created those children with? Where's your resources going, huh? Where's your resources going? It went to what? Where did it go to? Do you have any resources? You look bad out there. Do you have any resources? The nerve of this dude pandering. When the last time you asked him, hey, listen, did you ask the same question to Keisha that's out there? You got this vitriol for black men that date outside his race, but you don't have the same vitriol for Keisha, and the reason why is because you're pandering. You're pandering. You need money. You're done. You're finished out here. School? Anybody still donating to that school of yours, that imaginary school, is definitely on the short bus. They're on the spectrum. If you still donating to this school, you're on the spectrum. You're probably walking around with a helmet. You probably walk outside with a helmet on every day. All slow. There's no way this dude right here can criticize anybody on anything when it comes to relationships. Anything. Let's gather some signatures up and draw a petition to get him to marry his baby mothers. Let's do that. How about we do that? This is what y'all gotta stop doing, man. You gotta stop listening to these simps. Simp Johnson, you gotta stop listening to him. And it's not just him, it's dudes like him that is telling black men to go out there and basically lose everything they have while searching for something that don't exist. It don't exist. It just doesn't. Black men have tried and tried and tried and it didn't work out. So they go into other races of women. How about you talk about women calling black men bullet bags? Do you talk about that? Absolutely not. Do you talk about the black women that celebrate every time a brother meets his demise? Do you talk about that? Why would black men want to get with something like that? And oh yeah, black men are the only demographic of, when it comes to black people, that is pro-black. Keisha never been pro-black. Never. She never been pro-black. That's why I say all the time, black men can be pro-black in a relationship with a Becky. Yes, because she's under his leadership. She follows him. Anything that he does, she follows. Keisha can never be pro-black. She was never pro-black. But let's say she was pro-black. Let's just say there's a situation where she was. When she gets with Brad, it erases immediately because she's under his leadership. Anything he practiced, she practiced. Anything he practiced, she practiced. He's up there going to public bathroom stalls, writing N-word in the bathroom. She's doing the same thing. He's hanging up Confederate flags. She's right there along with him, hanging them up. She's right there with him. He's using the N-word. She's using the N-word with the hard R. She's under his leadership. So what is this dude talking about when it comes to Becky and black women, when black men have tried? Talk about the history. Talk about the history. Talk about the Keisha's, what they did. Let me tell you what Keisha did. Keisha took Brad's crumbs. Talk about that. She took Brad crumbs. Black men, she left perfectly healthy communities. Black men were never kicked out of their homes. Black men owned their homes. A lot of black men built these homes with their own hands. And they had communities. Businesses, you know what Keisha did? Keisha picked up a magazine, listened to a couple of channels on the radio, watched television, went out, did a couple of marches, following Becky. Becky told them, hey, you don't need to be under him. You don't need to listen to him. After Becky makes that speech, that speech, make that, write that down in the magazines, and after she said that, you know what Becky did? She went right back home to her husband. What did black women do? They said, you know what? They're going to follow Becky. They're not going to listen to their men either. Not realizing that Becky's only setting you up. And what did you do? Becky led you to Brad. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Listen to this. Don't listen to him. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm going to lead you to your own salvation. Here's welfare. Here's Section 8. Here's the projects. Here's the slums. Brad said, yeah, bring them along. Here you go. Black men came home and they found their homes empty, the bags packed, and the worst thing about it, they took the children. That's what hurt black men the most. They took the children. They left the communities that black men built to go live in the slums. To go live in the slums. You're not going to talk about that?
Imagine a community where all the homes are built for rent. Your family falls in love with the home, and your dog does too.
You're not going to say anything about that? You're not going to bring that up? Those are documented facts. Black men, what do they want you to do? They want you to be subservient. They want you to, be under Keisha's leadership, because that's all Keisha want to lead. But look what happens when they got the chance to lead those households. Look what happened. It became a war zone. It became a perpetual prison outside. They created pookies. They created an atmosphere that is just not healthy for any type of living. It's just not. You go to any of these ghettos that Keisha created, and it's disgusting. It's disturbing. The things that happen there. This is all under their leadership. This is all under their leadership. The poison that's pumped, the drugs, the gangbang. This is under Keisha's leadership. All this started happening when Keisha started running the households and the matriarch. She's the matriarch of those areas. You want black men to be exposed to that? They tried. Like I said, he said, how many black women you been with? He named like 4 or 5 of them. And he just glossed over that. He tried.
Umar gets
It just didn't work out. And it most likely didn't work out because she didn't want to listen to him. She didn't want to be under his leadership. All she probably wanted was his resources. And yeah, if he marries her, she's going to be the benefit of his resource. But you know who else gets the benefit of his resources? His black children that he made with her. His black children that he made with her. What do you want him to do? You want him to contribute to that ghetto? The best thing you can do, black men, the best thing you can do is make sure you and your family is not in that situation. That's the best thing you can do as black men. The best thing you can do for that community is not be a part of it. That's the best thing you can do. The best thing you can do, black men, is for you and your family is not be a part of that community. And if it means getting with a Becky, then so be it. Then so be it. Get with a Maria, then so be it. Get with an Asians, then a Ling Ling, so be it. We're not doing this no more. We're not doing this, because you black, you need to be. They had access to us for so long, and all they did with this access is abuse it. That's all they did, was abuse it. They abused the access they had to us. That's all they did. And now that they're struggling, now that nobody's checking for them, they're doing the reach back, and you're supposed to go out there and fix a community that you never, contributed any of that degenerate behavior. You never did anything there. That's not you. That's not where you at. They want you to go and fix something that you didn't create. No, Keisha, instead of spending billions on weed, you fix those communities yourself. You created them. That's another thing. He was supposed to tell him, that's not my community. That rat community you're talking about, that's not my community. That's not where I live at. That's what she created. That's what Keisha created. That's what dudes like you help created. Those two Keishas that you got knocked up, that got you kicked, they probably lived there. You a part of that, not me. This dude's a joke. You know what? You know what would have been an instant shutdown? Where's the school? Don't ask me about Becky hopping, bunny hopping. Don't ask me about that. You building hopping. Where's the school?
Yeah.
You PayPal hopping. Where's the school? You Cash App hopping. Where's the school? You donation hopping. Where's the school? Where's the school? It's been over a decade. Don't ask me nothing until you produce this school that you're never going to produce. It's been over a decade.
Going on 15 years now.
That's why you should have stopped him at. Where's the school?
People still giving them money for after a decade.
You can get all that.
Years.
Don't ask me nothing. Where's the school? How many black women you been with? Where's the school? Are you married to a Becky? Where's the school? Don't ask me nothing. Where's the school?
Right.
Where's the school, Pookie Johnson?
Yeah. You talk like one.
Pan-African Pookie? The Prince of Pookies? Where's the school?
Prince of Pookies.
Do more together this holiday in the Chevy that's right for you. The award-winning Chevy Equinox.
That wasn't the only thing he said.
When it comes to your health, you do you. You ping and pong that body. You plug.
Yeah, he made some good points there. You keep saying all these things, but people, you got all these opinions, but what are you doing?
Cracking now. Shout out to that boy Forgotten Kings for putting this one up right here. And man, it is your boy Ticket. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. Salute to my brother A Weapons. He rep midlife music forever. Go to ticketvmedia.com, get the music, the merch, and we got to get into this one as Jaylen Rose standing up for Kobe Bean Bryant. You understand what I'm saying? As Jaylen Rose came out and went in on Umar Johnson. As Jaylen Rose straight up called Umar Johnson a fraud. As Jaylen Rose went on his site and said it is dangerous to keep giving these false prophets clicks while they claim to represent the culture. Majority of quote-unquote celebrities do not donate funds to their communities. They show up when they're looking for content, being paid and or grifted. Do the math. Yeah, I said it. And Jaylen Rose set off a lot of shots at Umar Johnson, and Umar Johnson absolutely exploded. As I agree with Jaylen Rose, I told you guys this yesterday. Umar Johnson, man, where the school at, bro? You should over here talking about Vanessa Bryant. First of all, you talking about Vanessa Bryant not giving to an HBCU, sir. Where the school at? Where the school at? All them people that gave you money. Anytime somebody asks you about the money they donated to you for the school, you always get mad when I see you on your live, sir. When somebody asks you about the money that they help donate to help your cause for the school. Where the school at? Where the school? And you got people coming on the channel yesterday, oh yeah, Ticket, man, the school gonna be open in 6 months. Man, I heard that 5 years ago, man. I don't wanna hear that no more. Umar Johnson sitting out here running his mouth, talking all this black stuff. But did he get his degree from an HBCU? He telling Vanessa, see, y'all talking about, oh, you missing the point, ticket. No, you missing the point. Did he get his degree from an HBCU? Or
Nope.
is he just running his mouth?
Nope.
Period.
Nope.
Since Umar doing all this talking, tell Umar to open up his books and show the money he donated to HBCUs. Shouldn't he, since he's telling Vanessa Bryant what to do with the family's money?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Which actually goes to her money since Kobe Bryant has passed away, right? Again, Kobe Bryant didn't go to college. He didn't go to an HBCU. Kobe Bryant wasn't out here doing all this Umar stuff, screaming power to the people and all this other stuff, and then his wife not doing nothing. No. Kobe Bryant was born in Philly, raised in Italy, came back to Philly, played basketball, went to the NBA. Sir. And then for you to sit up there and talk about something you don't know, oh, she ain't doing nothing in the community, that's slander. And she can sue your ass for slander because you don't know what she's doing. Umar Johnson. But see, Umar, you always be so judgmental, pointing your finger. And I'm glad Jaylen Rose got at you, because somebody should have got at you big time already for saying the stuff you say. You wonder why you always talk about how the big athletes and all these other people ain't supporting you, bro. You dangerous, bro. And I totally agree with Jaylen Rose and all y'all fake. Oh, Umar, you get you, man. Umar can't stand in no room with me, bro. Y'all must not know, man. I'm tested, tried, and true, sucker. You understand what I'm saying? And that's on facts. Backs down from no man. That little fake intelligent talk, man, that shit don't shake me, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all already know me. Y'all know my status. Y'all know how I get down. You understand what I'm saying? That's a fact. That's a fact. You understand? So I won't hear none of that foolishness, none of that side talk, none of that double talk. But, you know, of course, Umar got in his feelings. And Umar got upset. So now Umar telling Jaylen Rose, oh, yeah, I'm in Detroit, pull up. So Umar goes off, telling, oh, dear brother Jaylen, see how he trying to come with a little peace talk, fake peace talk, before he try and hit you. Please let's not do this. I'm on my way to Detroit now. If you'd like to have a face-to-face conversation, we can do that in your city. How about you come out to my Kwanzaa lecture tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the King Solomon Church so we can chat. The low-key assault you're making right now is beneath you. What about the assault you made on Vanessa Bryant, sir? You took the easy way out by opening a charter school which is publicly funded, aka government money. I know parents and teachers at your school, so please let's not go there. In the spirit of Kwanzaa, I'm gonna turn the other cheek just this once. I love Detroit and Detroit loves Dr. Umar. Hashtag Black Queens forever. No bunnies never. Hey yo, Umar, you a joke, bro. You got cooked, bro. Jaylen Rose handed it to you, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Umar, all somebody gotta do to beat you is just say, yo, when that school coming out, bro? Umar, how much money in total have people donated to you for that school, bro? Umar Johnson, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Umar Johnson, will you reveal how much money people have donated to you for that school? Right? How much money have people donated to you for that school? We want you to open the books, Umar. Since you sit up here telling other people what to do with their money. Umar Johnson, for everybody that's donated money to your school, to your cause, please open up the books and show how much money was donated. And please show transparency in which each of that money went. Please do that, since you're talking about Vanessa Bryant. Somebody who ain't said nothing about you, ain't worried about you, ain't talking about you, ain't had no smoke for you. Right? Because again, these are the same dudes that run around here, guys like this dude, guys like Moise Watkins, run around here talking about black. But why didn't Umar Johnson or Moise Watkins go to an HBCU? They always talking about HBCUs, but they never went to an HBCU. Why?
They never taught at HBCU.
Ain't that hypocrisy? That's the hypocrisy of America.
Right.
You gonna tell another person where to donate their money to, and you didn't even decide to get your education there. But you gonna stand on business against Vanessa Bryant, woman who lost her husband and her daughter. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear nothing about capping for these folks. Shut your ass up, Fiery, and sit your ass down. You don't know nothing about me, boy. Shut up and sit down, fool. You understand what I'm saying? Shut up. I tolerate none of that nonsense over here. You take that foolishness with Umar and his cheap talk. Because there'll be no white flags and no peace talk until we find out when the school is opening. Period. When the school opening, dog. You don't want ticket type of pressure. Ticket put that pressure on dude who might be timid, like you got like a minute. Huh? Where that school at? Why the school ain't open? Nobody wanna hear that shit, man. You out here talking about a man that ain't bothering you, bro. I want all the smoke with this nigga, man. Who might talk that slick talk, bro? Nigga, I want that smoke with you, nigga. Anytime you want to pull up, nigga, I pull up on your shit, you pull up on mine. Nigga, drop the link, something, what's up, man? I'm tired of these niggas, man. Nigga talk all that shit, man. Nigga, why you ain't gonna know you? Nigga always got their hand in another nigga pocket, bro. That woman ain't bothering nobody. You don't know what she doing in her life.
You could have done something, nigga. For 700,000, you could have done something.
This is
God, you could have done anything. 700,000, really?
This is Mike TV.
So it's kind of interesting that someone's an expert in something, and I'm not speaking to you, I'm speaking to the detractors. What the fuck does a psychologist know about starting a school? What does a psychologist know about securing real estate and starting a school? What are you talking? Because you're a psychologist, you know everything. Because you went to the white man's college, mind you, was a good little boy and went to class on time and passed the test and jumped through the hoops and got your psychology degree, so you know everything. All right, psychologist. Who say I can help them with that? This is not. I think they talk about the real estate part. Not you're an educator, but not a real estate guy. But we already have the real estate, so that's not even an issue. Right, but did we choose the right real estate? Did we take the money and do the best fiduciary thing with the money? I just told you that the schools that we got was a $13 million project 9 years ago in excellent shape. We got a steal for that campus. It was a steal. It was the best thing I could have possibly got. I have no regrets. See, that's when we start feeding into the lies. That's why you got to come see the school, my brother. Absolutely. See it for yourself. Because you have people telling you that the school ain't in good shape. The school is in excellent shape, which is why we're getting the office for it now. It's in excellent shape, brother. The classrooms don't even have to be touched. We just have to fix the electrical system, the HVAC system, and the plumbing system. So I don't need... This interaction was years ago. I just need more donations to fix that. And I'm sorry, as a person who's had a long real estate career, he said we just gotta fix the HVAC and the plumbing. Those are some of the most costly repairs to make. What does the foundation need work too? What does he say? We just need to fix the HVAC and the plumbing. That's why you gotta come see the school, my brother. Absolutely, I see it for yourself, because you have people telling you that the school ain't in good shape. The school is in excellent shape, which is why we're getting the office for it now. It's in excellent shape, brother. The classrooms don't even have to be touched. We just have to fix the electrical system, the HVAC system, and the plumbing system. The electrical too, y'all. the electrical, y'all. We just need to fix the electrical and the HVAC and the plumbing system. So you bought a bando. So you got a bando is what you're saying. So you purchased a bando. And guys, what we're referring to is after 5 years of pimping and pandering and scamming for donations, just like the Ponzi scheme people do, just like, you know, if I was running a Ponzi scheme, right, and I got Trayvon to pay me $100 and I say I'm going to give him a great return, and then Pinky Wells gives me $100 and I'm going to say I'm going to do the same, and then Bridget gives me $100, well, after I get that $300, I might go back to one of them and give them some of their money back plus interest to keep the Ponzi scheme going. That's how it works. So to keep the Ponzi scheme going, if you will, 5 years after saying he was going to build a school, he bought some disheveled, abandoned building that he claimed is the school, and as you heard him say, it only needs electrical and plumbing and HVAC. Is there at least walls? Is there at least, or are all the walls up? God damn it, y'all. God damn it. As a matter of fact, I think I have footage here somewhere. I think I actually have footage of him giving a tour of this bando he purchased, y'all. Let's get on into it. Tours of the bando.
What we gonna do for the girls' bathroom? We keeping the same color? What we doing for the girls' bathroom? What color we gonna paint the teacher's lounge, family? What color we gonna paint the teacher's lounge?
To keep the scam going, he buys some horrible investment, some terrible building nobody wants, to keep the scam going. So now he can say to the critics, no, I have a school. I bought a school, guys. I bought a school. We don't care that 5 years later you bought some property. When is the school gonna be open? When are you gonna actually teach something?
This is King Kong consciousness. I build institutions. I don't just sit on YouTube running my mouth. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Tunde. This is your big brother, Dr.
Peep the name change, y'all. Government name is Jermaine Shoemake, but he goes by Umar Johnson Abdullah some shit because that was his stepmommy's last name, and now he's rebranded to Dr. Tunde.
Dr. Umar Tunde coming to you live and direct inside the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for Pan-African Excellence, brothers and sisters. Oh yes, we got a school to finish. We got a school to finish, brothers and sisters. Oh yes. Y'all ready for that paint day? Y'all ready for that?
So if it took him 5 years to even buy a building, how many years is it going to take to finish the school? Because it's been another 5 years since he's had this site, and the school still hasn't been fixed. So it takes 5 years to get the property. We're going on 5+ years still not fixed. So by my projections, it'll probably be another 20 years until we see some kind of progress.
Paint day? Who pulling up on paint day? That's Baba Rock. Baba Rock. Alafia Baba, Alafia.
And yes, y'all, honestly, I think he's a tweaker. I think he's a crackhead. And I think he was probably living out of that abandoned building. We know he was throwing block parties. Just like Young Nine said, he even had some event where he fake married 2 single mothers at the school. Who does fake marriages at a school? This is supposed to be the respectable Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy for Boys and da-da-da. And y'all doing fake weddings at the school, y'all. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Not yet. Okay. What's your ETA? Okay, I'll be right out front. All right, Bob. Oh, yes. We getting the school ready, brothers and sisters. Oh, yeah. Who pulling up for paint day? Who pulling up for paint day, brothers and sisters? What color y'all want the boys' bathroom? What color do y'all want the boys' bathroom? What color do y'all want the boys' bathroom, brothers and sisters? What color y'all want the boys' bathroom? Oh, yes. Hit the Cash App. $, FDMG School. Hit the Cash App. $.
There ain't no running water in that facility. Plumbing and HVAC work needed. But he's showing off the abandoned bathroom, y'all. Come on. And yeah, if you're new to the stream, hit the like button, y'all. And if you feel so inclined, like Travin says, hit the Cash App, y'all. Hit the Cash App, fam.
More Cash Apps. Any more Cash Apps.
Credits. Hit the Cash App. We gotta get money by any means necessary.
More Cash Apps.
Yeah.
Any more Cash Apps.
Man, whenever I want to do my Cash App call to action, I will be using the Umar Johnson, Tunde, Jermaine Shoemaker clips from now on.
What color should the hallways be? Are we keeping this color? Are we keeping this color, or are we changing the colors to the hallways, brothers and sisters? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Let's get some water for libations. Y'all wanna keep the color? Y'all wanna change the color? What we gonna do for the girls' bathroom? We keeping the same color? What we doing for the girls' bathroom? We want to change the color of the stars. We want to keep black. I don't want to keep black. What color we going to...
Come on, y'all, and all this is to keep the scam alive. This is to keep the scam going. Look, guys, I actually have a school. Like I said, I was going to build a school. What the fuck is this? What is this? To keep the scam alive, y'all. To keep the scam alive, any means necessary. And we've had some people from the public go to visit the school, and it looks even worse when they film it.
What's up, guys? We currently are on our way to Frederick Douglass Marcus Academy School to see the construction that's being done on here. We'll be back, let y'all know how it look, where y'all money is going at. We'll be back.
So we rode all the way down to Delaware, right? With this nigga Umar Johnson, right? I'm gonna ride with this nigga, and he don't got no address to the spot, so that might be the next excuse. But I've been like making excuses for him, like lying, like saying the shit, but still trying to make excuses for him, right? That's our problem, right?
Fuck excuses.
We
came to the building to where he claimed is the building.
See, he don't got no address, right? That's gonna be the next slide. He don't got no address.
This the building he showed.
This the building he showed, right?
See this?
2 years ago.
He bought a bando, y'all. A bando in a shitty part of town. Would you want your children going to a private school located in that area? And word on the street is it's right by a prison, so for him to say that he's abolishing the school-to-prison pipeline, meanwhile he buys property right by a prison, make it make sense?
One second.
Alright, so, we had to spin back around the block, right? But, don't you know, like we rode from Philly. We was supposed to do this shit a long time ago. But it's like, just my African brother, I expect the nigga, look, realistic, I expect the nigga to steal some money.
Look at this sign.
Right?
Look at this sign.
Come on, y'all, come on. Kerry says, besides the school and tethering, everything else he says is true. I don't give a damn. I ain't gonna get over the school and the tethering. You gonna scam our community out of millions of dollars, and but some of the stuff he says is true. Of course some of the stuff he says has to be true. That's how he reels you in. That's how the scammers and the grifters reel you in. They gotta have some truth mixed in with the bullshit. Come on.
Right? Let's say Maurice Meyer.
Moyer Academy Institute.
Right? This is the exact building he was at. I'm gonna show y'all the red, black, and green. I'm gonna show y'all the red, black, and green rock he was sitting on. This building. Let's see the building across the street. You see that building? Right? Well, if he did buy it, there's no work done.
No, look. Wasn't this the yard right here, right?
It's the same way.
It's the
you see
big
the
yard.
last bucket? I got that shit in my house. Look. Hey, what's up, boy? See? Marcus Garvey Rock. That's what he bought the rock for $400. It was the rock he bought. Marcus Garvey Rock. His uncle. Whoever you say that I can matter. You live in the day though, Holmes. Go back up there. No, they said somebody out here act like I'm lost. I'm not trespassing. I'm lost. Then get out and touch your property. Get out and walk back around. How long you? When we first rode by, there wasn't nobody out there. Now it's somebody out there like shoveling or something. They ain't no motherfuckers.
He bought this building how long ago? Okay.
Damn, yo. Damn. 5 years later, he buys a bando, y'all. Buys a bando for him to host some block parties. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And it turns out, this terrible investment he bought, he's not even keeping up with the taxes, y'all. He's hundreds of thousands of dollars behind on the taxes for the bando. So do you really think he's ever going to build a school?
This is not something Photoshop or made up. Copy, paste that in here. So that's the website and that's the parcel number. When you type in the parcel number and you click search, right here you can see Douglas Frederick and Garvey Marcus, Wilmington, 611 East 17th Street. And you click on details. Now, as you can see, let's zoom in so we make this a little bit bigger for you. Again, owner, Douglas Frederick and Garvey Marcus, RBG International Leadership Academy, Inc., P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware 19809. Now we come down here, as you can see, right here, 2019A. The principal due is $2,589.55. The penalty due is $155.38. The principal due is $25,881.14. The penalty due is $1,294.05. School balance due right down here is $27,175.19. Understand, it gets better. Why is this important? Why are we covering the tax issues? Because, as Pound Fact stated, he purchased the school based upon public records, and I don't believe this, but based upon public records, he purchased the school for $400,000. So let's factor in closing costs and say that's another 50 to 100 grand. Based upon what he's received from GoFundMe.
Come on, y'all. Come on, you behind on the taxes for the bando that you purchased 5 years too late.
Yep. So let's go back. And now let's put in the other building. This is the other building that he owns. Click search. And as you can see, let's click details.
And Keeson, we know exactly what he's spending the money on, y'all.
It's the cash app. We got to get money by any means necessary. Frederick Douglass High School renovations coming right up. Credits. It's the cash.
Chat for you guys.
He gambling it away. Come on.
Go and do your own due diligence, because this is what people are supposed to be doing if you claim to care about the community. This is the other building's parcel number. Now you come down here and look at this. 2019A principal due is $5,532.88. The penalty due because he's late is $331.97. The principal due is $55,298.19. The penalty due is $2,764.90. Now understand, I calculated the total at $168,563.
$168,000 behind on taxes, but he's gonna open a school one day, y'all. Make it make sense. And over time, people have been waking up to the fraud. People have been questioning him more and more. Word on the street is he don't show his face in Philly no more, and I think it's because the people want answers.
Umar can't tell you when the HVAC comes. Umar can't tell you when the school opens. Umar can't tell you how he would pay the utilities in the school. Umar can't tell you how he would pay for the staff. Umar hasn't verified that he's even hired a staff. He can't tell you anything of note about this school, but he does have the time to comment on who a high schooler should take to prom. This is just another indicator that Umar, although he's a great orator, although he's very entertaining, he's not somebody we should take seriously. Seriously, man, like if y'all care, if anybody cares about who Bronny James is taking to prom, that's how you know you do not have enough love in your life. You don't have enough hobbies, right? Like Ketanji Jackson got on the Supreme Court, she has a white husband. No, we don't care. Black men don't care. The only people who care are women that are losing and people that are losing.
So Dr. Umar, where is the school Johnson, has jumped on the Ebony K. Williams bandwagon. And I'm like, well, where's the school? We've been waiting for the school for like 3 years. Like, where's the school? You got time to be talking about Ebony K. Williams and her right to not want to date a bus driver, and we still waiting for the school? Like, I don't understand how you got so much time to be attacking people, fight with people online. And did y'all see that video over there on Tasha K? What that lady said he wanted to taste the Gucci? He told her, you gonna be the one I F when I come down here. Did y'all see? No wonder we ain't got no school. And now you wanna attack Ebony K. Williams for her right to choose. Leave black women alone. So, Dr. Umar,
come on, y'all, make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's not looking good.
Responsible for LeBron James to do that. LeBron James occupies a position of respect and influence in our community. I thought it would have been one heaven of a message had Bronny James went on that prom with a black girl. Now, many celebrity community came to LeBron James's defense because they, just like LeBron James used to have, or maybe Bronny has now, Shannon Sharp has, snow bunny fever. And I understand that snow bunny fever is a real issue in the black community. I understand that a lot of our black male celebrities have snow bunny fever. Somebody sent me a picture of Jamie Foxx all over some white girl. Okay, these black men are role models to our sons. Celebrities do not get a pass from Dr. Umar Johnson. These black men are role models to our sons. They are influencing the way the next generation of black men will behave. And for the most part, they are very responsible. Very responsible. Shannon Sharp, very responsible.
Good.
Okay?
And as the people
LeBron James, very responsible. Jaylen Rose, very responsible. Stephen A. Smith, very responsible.
Yeah. I want to get those likes up, man. Let's get this show cracking real early. We're going to do a hip-hop show tomorrow. So I want everybody to tap in with me. Tomorrow we got a hip-hop show cracking. Hit the like button, support the show. Now let's get into this. Dr. Umar now. You do know a lot of these men are broke, and you want them to be race loyal. Let me give you an example. I'm going to give you one example before we move on with this, Dr. Umar. A lot of men ain't getting laid, which is why OnlyFans bitches can get paid. So with that being said, you got to understand what's going on to put this in proper perspective. Check it. You got basic average females who feel like they're better than what they actually are, right? So you have average guys that ain't getting laid. These guys are pretty much invisible to these women. They don't make enough money, too short, or whatever the case may be. Ain't got enough status, or whatever. Why would a group of men that's barely getting laid be race loyal to a group of women who's pretty much made them invisible? Who's pretty much made them feel obsolete, not wanted? Don't need a man. I got money. I'm going to get a nigga that makes 6 figures. A nigga that's successful. So when you think about all of these different things that men got to deal with on the dating scene, it would be stupid and foolish to think that a man who's rejected by a particular group of women, he will be race loyal to them when it's hard for him to get laid. But all of a sudden when he gets paid, he's supposed to be loyal to them. That's not the reality. I don't live in fantasies. I tell y'all the truth. Let's go. Hit the like button. Hit the like button to support the show. See, it's not hard for a woman to get companionship from a man because men approach them every day. And a lot of times women say, "Oh, you guys are thirsty. You guys are thirsty." Well, check it. Women have things given to them. Men approaching them. Men trying to holler. If a man don't approach females, he don't get nothing. If 2 weeks go by and you don't approach no females, you don't get nothing. It's not like you got all this money to where you got chicks flocking to you. No, that ain't the case. So you got to get out there and cold approach. And most of the time, that's unsuccessful. Most of your cold approaches are pretty much unsuccessful. You go to Instagram, you're invisible. Why? Because you ain't got status. So it all goes back to what I'm saying, man, Dr. Umar. You got to teach black females to be better women if you want black men to see the value in being loyal to them. Let's continue. They must learn to value the men in themselves before the men sees value in. All I'm saying is, I would say that the men value the women more. I'm gonna break that down in a minute. I'm gonna get back to this clip. I need you guys to hit the like button. I'm gonna break it down why men value the women more so than the women value the men. I'll break it down. I'll give an example.
So I have nothing to say negative about the way in which those gentlemen live their lives and carry on their business. Very successful black men. I'm glad to see them in those positions. But what I cannot condone, what I will not approve, I will not validate, and nor will I turn a blind eye to black male celebrities who promote white women in front of black women. I will not support it. LeBron James was wrong. I don't give a damn if he don't like it or not. That boy had no business going on a prom with a white girl. And you snow bunny fever
Beaver fraternity Negroes out there. You snow bunny.
Listen, one thing you got to know about Red Supreme is I don't police who you niggas date. Now, it's one thing to stand up for your people, and you want to fight for laws that's going to make it better for your people. Understandable. But policing, I get it. You want to be black power. Okay, Dr. Umar. Preach that to the Pan-Africanists, right? Maybe they'll follow that mindset, right? Maybe the queens in your congregation will give them the ultimate respect that a king deserves. I don't know. But if you want to speak about what's going on in society, well, the reality is this, Dr. Umar. The average man ain't getting laid, which is why OnlyFans bitches can get paid. You respect for men. You respect for these regular men who can't get laid. But all of a sudden, when they get paid to deal with these same women who never paid them no attention, they're pretty much invisible to these women. We've said it, and I've said it, and many men have said it. We spoke on it. You got a large percentage, listen, you got a majority of females sleeping with a small minority of men. I repeat, you got a large majority of women sleeping with a small minority of men. It proves my point when I say the average man ain't getting laid, which is why OnlyFans bitches can get paid. Let's go.
Beaver fraternity Negroes out there coming up with excuses such as predominantly white school. He goes to a predominantly white school. Dr. Umar, young Bronny goes to a predominantly white school, so how can you expect him not to have a white prom date? That's interesting, because as a former principal and a former assistant principal, and as someone who has been in schools for 25 years, I never knew that there was a prom rule that said you could only take a student from your school to the prom. I've never known that there was a rule that says you can.
Dr. Umar, why are you so worried about who LeBron James' son took to the prom?
Right.
And I got another clip that I want you guys to see. It's crazy. I've been listening to this dude. Hey, check. You already know. Check game. Microphone check.
Only take students from your school on the prom. That is a cop-out. It is an excuse. No disrespect to the young prince. I respect him. Looking forward to him playing in the NBA with his father. They'll be the first father-son duo that I can remember who played in the NBA together. They deserve that. The black community deserves that. Nothing but love and support for LeBron James, young Bronny in the family. Nothing but love and support for Shannon Sharp. I'm simply saying that I reserve the right to disagree with black men who don't have a problem with other black men or their sons. Choosing.
So Dr. Umar said he got a problem with you. If your son dates a snow bunny, he got a problem with you. Well, Dr. Umar, you ain't open that school, and so we got a problem with that. But I already know what he's gonna say in response. You black people didn't support the school. You niggas support strippers and rap music. You didn't support my school. Well, Dr. Umar, we look at it like it's an excuse. The same way that you look at a black man and deals with a white woman, and he tells you, when I'm dealing with this white woman because she treats me better, you would say that he's making an excuse. Well, we're looking at it the same way when we say, hey man, the school ain't open. You respond and say niggas didn't support it. We say you're making excuses. Hit the like button, support the show, $Red1803. Let's get this show cracking, fam.
White women over black women. Most black women will never get married. If most black women will never get married, that means that many of the families in the black community that should have been will never be. If most black women will never get married, many of the families in the black community that should have been created.
Okay, Dr. Umar, and I'm not playing the blame game. I love black women. I love black people. I just correct people when they're wrong, even when they're black. But check. Now you have to ask yourself, Dr. Umar, why is that? There's always a why for everything. The majority of black women will never get married. You must ask yourself why. There's a reason for that. And I know you're going to blame it on black men and say, oh, the black man is fell short. The black man ain't doing this. That's feminist rhetoric coming from a Pan-Africanist. That is feminist rhetoric coming from a Pan-Africanist. If you ask Dr. Umar, okay, well, how come black women ain't getting married? Why? I bet money. I guarantee Dr. Umar will tell you that's because the black man ain't doing this and that, and the black man ain't doing that. No accountability for the woman. That is feminist rhetoric coming from a Pan-Africanist. Facts.
We'll never get.
I'm gonna cut this nonsense off. Yeah, this man, a grown ass, going on 50-year-old, can't figure out that people can make up their own mind. Black people are, just because we all black as a collective, as a group, we have our own difference of opinion, political opinions, church affiliation, religious association, and everything. We're part of the country we live at in the United States, to the big cities, to the small towns. How family structure, where you were raised, what type of environment of people you are around, all that takes into account. But this small-minded, 6th-degree Negro can't figure that out. That he can't figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. That people are different everywhere you go. He sits up there, he's so involved in other things that's not even on topic. He's not sticking, he's balanced, he's all over the place. He don't stick within his craft. He's not sticking on his project. He's not stable. He's all over. He's like, the more controversy, outlandish thing he says and make people laugh, that's how he's doing it. He's pretty much being like a motivational comedian entertainer. That's what it is. But you're not getting nothing out of it. He ain't built no school, obviously. I showed you, I could have showed you the rest of that, but that's on their live speed. But this is what he's done. And it's really, really crazy that there are people that still willing to believe, after almost 15 years of collecting money to build a school in a crime-ridden area. He can't get one off the ground in Delaware. Let alone there were other schools that he was offered in, like Detroit and someplace in Virginia. But yet he can't seem to get his stuff together. But people would take what he said face value on these certain topics that he gets partially, runs on the internet, gets some half truth, be like, man, he's speaking some truth. Well, to some people, yeah, the devil can show you some truth. Do you go and follow him? Shit. Just because someone speaks some truth and a little bit of knowledge don't mean that they have everything. Look at his life. Look at his walk. Does he practice what he preached? Most people don't even question that. But hey, and there's been people time after time asking, where's the school? Where's school? Where's school? It's coming along. It's coming along. It's dragging his feet. Dragging. And from this content creator to this content creator total, in past times, he even got mad and practically threatens people online for even exposing stuff. The man is not stable. It's rhetoric. Look at his character. But people still fall and give him money. I don't understand it. Like I said, it must be some type of mesmeric spell that he was using his words. Because how can you... It's like, wake up, don't you see what's going on? I mean... I don't get it. This is what someone did recently.
Got some elephant shit in the mail, y'all. You cannot make this up. Somebody sent him $1,000 in fake money, fake money for a fake school. I think that's the only way to go, y'all. That's the only way to go. And then last year, the state of Pennsylvania actually sent him a cease and desist letter prohibiting him from doing any fundraising in that state. So, ladies and gentlemen, for all of those fanboys of Umar talking about he said the IRS audited him and the IRS, he's fine. No, GoFundMe kicked him off, deplatformed him. The state of Pennsylvania sent him a cease and desist. And to keep it a buck, people have been suing him as well. I mean, he's had more than one person initiate a lawsuit against him. This one was the funniest. This person came for him and all of his aliases. It says Umar Johnson, also known as Jermaine Shoemake / Shoemaker, also known as Lil Jermaine Shoemake, also known as Umar Abdullah Johnson, Umar Ifatunde, the most requested scholar in the country / world, King Kong of consciousness, the notorious RBG, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Papa, Big Papa, Dr. Johnson, Dr. Umar, and the founder and principal of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. God damn it, they sued him under every name and alias that he is known to have. Oh my gosh. And this lawsuit was very interesting because it goes through the bando that he purchased. It goes through him lying and grifting for donations. But it also says that he is in the same league as some other scammers within the community. Look, the lawsuit even lists Brother Polite. The lawsuit lists Vincent Green, who was doing some pension scams. The lawsuit lists Jay Morrison. So they're putting them in the same league as all of these other community grifters and scammers. And y'all really still out here riding for Umar. Okay. All right. And you know what was so funny? Some woman even had the audacity to leave a comment on this stream before it was live. She left a comment on my live stream and said some dumbass shit, y'all. Look at what this woman said. She said, Brother Umar Johnson opened the 13M Black Independent Frederick Marcus Garvey Academy in 2021. Y'all, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Do you know how ignorant this woman is? Do you know how ignorant she is? You know what she's referring to that he opened in 2021? Raised millions of dollars, mind you. Millions of dollars raised. This is what he's done other than purchase a bando. He has a website. He has a website for some online academy, y'all. Check out the website for his online academy that he's really just using as a click funnel to get more donations. But he says online tutoring's now available. Why you buy a building for if you was just going to do an online scamming at school? What is going on here? And guess what? The only lessons that he teaches on his online school is 2 lessons. We got a less than 2-minute lesson on how to say hello in Swahili is lesson 1. And lesson 2 is how to say numbers in Swahili, a 55-second clip. This is his school he has built. This is his academy. He built another website to try to keep the scam going. Pay now, donate now. 2 lessons. We're going to teach you how to say hello in Swahili, and we're going to teach you how to say some numbers in Swahili. That's the only thing he's going to teach us, y'all. Make it make sense. This is so sad. But the hypocrisy continues because if we get on to the next segment now... If we get on to the next segment, we have to speak about the hypocrisy because this man screams from the mountaintops that black men should not date or marry white women or any woman of any other race, and interracial dating is so bad and blase, right?
If I walk and he say he's pro-black, because this is what people say when they see me, it'll be 1,000 blacks. He's pro-black. Do you know what you're saying about everybody else in here?
No,
You're fucking coons. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. We're the only people. We're the people who are for us, are the minority. Think about that. But you have to describe people who care about black people as pro-black.
Had a lot of conversations with people about this topic, a lot of heated debates. People want to know, can you be pro-black and date outside your race?
Absolutely not.
And I got my good brother right here, you know, who's an advocate, and he says that you can be pro-black and date outside.
Impossible. You cannot. Marriage is a business. When you get married, you commit your mind, your body, your heart, your soul.
We're going to take dating advice from this motherfucker. Knocking down strippers, okay. Oh, and your pocketbook, your savings, your estate, your wealth.
Right.
You commit that to that person you're married to. See, when you marry, you don't marry an individual. You marry into a race. You marry into a community. So I didn't marry a Jewish woman. I married into Jewish society.
Question, Dr. Umar, are you totally against interracial relationships?
I am totally against it, and I want to make sure you understand why. Mm-hmm. It's not because... Cut it out, Envy. Cut it out, Envy.
Don't do that, Envy. I'm having a serious conversation.
We have a name for it. We have a name for it. The Snow Bunny Crisis.
Okay.
I'm against the Snow Bunny Crisis. And I want your white listeners to understand. Because people be trying to say stuff like, he's the Black Hitler. I'm not the Black Hitler. I am in no way interested in hurting or harming the life of any human. White, Asian, Chinese. I believe in respect. God damn it. And we got one of the biggest cooning and buffooning shows out there, The Breakfast Club, platforming this imbecile. Come on, y'all. They all in it together. DJ Envy doing real estate scams. Umar Johnson scamming the community. Come on. And everybody. Mm-hmm. The reason I'm against interracial marriage, Envy and Charlemagne, is because marriage is an economic contract. It's an economic contract. Most women do not marry down in status. They marry up. And if you don't believe me, show me a rich white woman married to a broke-ass black man. You're talking about how marriage is such a business. Meanwhile, he got 2 children out of wedlock and refused to marry their black mothers.